So welcome for the demo session, guys. So first thing we need to understand why we moved here. Data analytics demo we need to discuss. So DA demo. There are two words generally mixed. We need to have a clarity about the two, guys. So one is data analytics. So we keep the name as data analytics demo. And another word people generally get confused, data analyst. So people need to get a clarity about first these two things. What is the difference? Anyone know the difference here, guys, who are in online? If anyone know about it, please unmute and answer, guys. There is even a small thin line, guys. If you understand, then it will be clear for all. No problem. I'll tell you. I'll give you another example, guys. Hope you know about it. All of you know the teacher, even including me, who called as teacher, who will teach, is called it as teacher. And teaching is nothing but what? Is there any person called as teaching? No. It is what? Profession. So teacher profession is what? Teaching. If you understand this, the meaning is similar, guys. So analyst is a what? Profession or person. What he need to do? He need to do analytics. He need to do analytics. So you need to do, after becoming the data analyst, you need to do analytics. So the work is called as what? Analytics. The profession is called as what? Analyst. Your designation is analyst. So you learn data analytics. Why? To become data analyst. Okay. This is one simple point. Hope you understand. So if you learned analytics part, what we need to learn, everything I will explain now. So if you learn this, you will search for a job called data analyst. Okay. So this analytics is not new, guys. Analytics is present, having hype and having good number of opportunities when compared to developers who are having C, Java, Python, other thing. So these are having good jobs. I'll tell you. So why? The reason I will tell you now. So why present high demand in the market? Why we have high demand in the market? Because of cloud or online. So analytics is not new. I will ask a simple question. Did anyone act as a student leader in school age, guys? So generally teacher will do what? Analyze students. Yes or no? So if you are a class teacher, then you know about how many students are good, how many are attending regularly, who is clever in the class, everything. Class teacher will know about it clearly. Yes. But instead of that class teacher, later what happened? Number of people are high. Olden days, maybe 20, 30 students in a class, one teacher can monitor. But nowadays, if you observe Sri Chaitanya or Narayana, such many schools, a class having 100, 200 students also. So who will monitor? So that's why they divided into parts. That's why they will make groups. In our school age also, we know group leaders. What these group leaders need to do? To analyze only particular group. That means that 5 or 6 students he can monitor. So who are good, who are attending regularly, who is attempting all the exams, everything he can guide. Even same in company also, guys. Company CEO is different and manager is different. Then you have a team leader. Instead of group leader, they call it as team leader. The team will be monitored by one person. Same like this. Later what happened? This all are manually we are doing. Even at that time, your progress report, maybe your childhood also a progress report, you need your parent signature on it, so on so. But nowadays, any college or schools giving progress reports? No, they directly send messages to parents WhatsApp, or parents can log in college portal. They can check what is their student status, attendance percentage, marks, everything they can handle. Why? Data become online. That's why you need to learn online tools for analysis, guys. So groceries online. So multiple doors will be open for you for analytics. So which are the domains? We call it as domains. Where can we have a work? So maybe Java or technical or accounts. If you learn only one phase, you have a job. Here directly IT company, yes, you can go. Or if you are interested for banking side, yes, you can go. Banking also having data, customers details, credit card details, who are not paying money or who are doing fixed deposit, multiples data you can analyze. Or if you want to go for healthcare also two times, guys. Only hospital side, how many patients are there, how many are paying online, offline, so on, so data. Or research oriented things. What are the tests they conducted? The test is maybe given for 20 experiments. Each experiment, what is the success rate, whether the medicine is ready to release in the market or not, everything we need to analyze. Even best example, COVID, multiple vaccinations are prepared, guys, but only 2 are approved: Covishield, Covaxin, generally waiting. Why? Because of so many researchers, it gives better result. That's why the 2 are approved. Like that, healthcare side or retail sales, anything. Or if you want to enter into education side, like Sri Chaitanya, Narayana or Udemy, multiple online platforms are there who are selling courses. There you can try. So multiple domains will be open for you. So no need to stick on only IT. Beyond IT, what are the opportunities you have? Yes, multiple opportunities. Okay, now why? Because wherever you go, you need to work on what? Data. They will give you data, you need to analyze and you need to complete your report. So that's why the work is also data analyst is zero coding or no coding. You no need to write a code for Java or Python 20, 30 lines or 50 lines, 100 lines, not even 2, 3 lines of code also. Okay, no need to write a code. That's why present it is demand in the market. Okay, now these many fields you can try, but data will be stored where? That's what we need to know. We need to learn, guys. So coming to the next, data storage. Main data storage sources are two. Can anyone say what are the data storage options generally? For example, you can store where? Excel. Very good. One of the old and present also having high demand. Even did anyone use black and white mobiles, guys? Keypad mobiles? No. Maybe you people didn't seen it also. A black and white TVs? Maybe in student in family you may have, but present did anyone manufacturing it or ready to purchase anyone? No. Why? Outdated. But Excel is there before black and white TVs also, still it is existing. Why? It is updated a lot. Even at that time Nokia is a very good mobile, but smartphones came, Nokia is not updated, so it become outdated. Nowadays there is no Nokia smartphones, even one or two are their models, but people are not ready to purchase. Either we may prefer either Apple or Samsung or Vivo, some other versions. But why Excel is not outdated? Still it is one of the number one tool. Why? Because it updated. So whatever you seen in 10 years or 5 years back or 3 years back, Excel is not same now. There are lot of changes are there, lot of futures are there. We need to know about it to survive in the present market trends, guys. Okay, so they will store. And another tool, call it as SQL. These are the two main storage purposes. These two are there. Why two? Only one also they can go, right? Excel also still they will use for internal purpose mainly. For example, it is Amazon. Amazon employees data is there. They can store in Excel. Example, Amazon employees. Employees data of Amazon, they can store here. No problem. Why? Hardly 1 lakh members may be there in Amazon company, or 2 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Yes, it can handle. But same time, Amazon sales, is it possible to store in a Excel? No, because even one day maybe 50,000 or 1 lakh records, 1 lakh transactions throughout the world. So it is not sufficient. They can go to higher storage purpose. And that too they stored in where? Online. Because one person may order in India, one person may America, one person may Australia, who knows. So all they need to connect it with what? Servers. They call it as SQL server. Okay. So there they can store what? Transactional data. This is the example, guys. Amazon sales data or Zomato sales, Flipkart sales, whatever it is. Regular transactions are high, then number of rows or data is high, they can store in SQL. If you ask about limit also, I will tell you guys. For example, Excel may support 10 lakh rows effectively. Okay, 10 lakhs data is there. Yes, you can store. If you have more than 10 lakhs, then they can store for SQL. Okay. Why Excel has a limit? Why SQL doesn't have a limit? I will tell you in detail, guys. Okay. Excel also can support more than 10 lakhs. Then no need to learn another tool, right? But why we have a limit? There is a reason. So if only Excel supports all, we don't have a problem, guys. But Excel have a limit to 10 and SQL have more than 10. Why? Being a data analyst, one thing you need to know about how can they store the data. But this is not enough. If you need to store the data, what is the next step we need to do? We need to go till analysis. For that, what are the steps we need to do? So steps in data analysis. First part, get data. So from where you can get data, it may be multiple ways, guys. You may store in Excel or SQL, or someone may store old data in a PDF format, or some people may have text format, or so and so. Nowadays, people maintained in cloud, Amazon cloud or Google cloud, somewhere, anywhere you can collect the data. Okay. And second part, clean the data. So after getting the data, we need to clean. Clean means 1 kg surf excel we need to purchase. Then what we need to do for cleaning? If the data is not aligned in a good format, we need to set the format. If you have any empty rows, null values, we need to delete that particular part. Okay. I'll show you an example, guys. An ID number, our name and marks. Let's say ID number 101. I will write my name. Let's say 70 marks. And another person, Ramesh. He have 80 marks. And 103, let's say Kishore. He is absent for the test. Now I need to calculate average marks. If so and so person is absent, or some people may use absent, or some companies will use hyphen, or some company left it blank, not entering anything. At that time, count is also a problem and marks is also a problem. Average or total based on all students, what is the average marks? That is two variations. Tomorrow we will discuss that. We call it as average A. What is the difference between these two? All we'll discuss tomorrow. Not only one case of average, two cases of average we need to calculate. So at that time, what we need to do? We need to delete this row, or you need to add the marks as 0. So the cell you need to fill it with another value, or completely you need to delete the row. Based on client decision, we need to take an action. Okay, now so this part are called as cleaning. This is one example only, guys. I will give you another example. 104 here, another person Raju, let's say 65 marks. Now just observe this data, guys. Is it in a right format? So every place first letter is what? Capital, remaining all are small. But here all are capital. Maybe unintentionally they may type, but as a data analyst you can't submit this type of report. So you need to convert first letter capital, remaining all small, or every name should be capital, all letters. So something, one unique format. This all are comes under where? Cleaning part. That is what our second step. First we need to receive the data, then we need to clean the data in a structured format. Okay, that's why we call unstructured data to structured data. Unstructured data means how you received initially this type of data. After the cleaning, this null values are you replaced with 0, or all you need to convert into actual format or single format. After that changes, we call it as what? Structured data. Okay, so one of the terminology you need to know about it, guys. What is unstructured? What is structured? Unstructured means raw data. How do you receive? In the same way how client shared, the same format, we call it as what? Unstructured. After you do some operations, or we call it as transformations, cleaning and so on, so we can convert into structured data. Clear about these two options, unstructured to structured. Then third part, what you need to do? So analyze. And here if you want to add any extra columns also, you can add x columns ante not that extra columns. I am just using a short form, extra columns, any calculation purpose. Let's see the same table, guys. I need to calculate average marks. So I need to create an extra column, right? Yes or no? Yes. Or I need to calculate rank of the persons. So they given just a student marks. I need to calculate ranks. Olden days, teachers will correct and they will arrange in an order and they will distribute papers. That's why it take a lot of time. Nowadays exams are online. 5-6 seconds you will receive your result if online exam is there. Okay. But MSET, ISET wantedly they will postpone. Some other exams if you face, if you just submit, immediately you will receive your report. How? Because back end, some of the analysts will prepare the complete set. They will just store your marks and automatically average calculation, your ranks based on how many people submitted. Everything will be done in seconds. Okay. So extra columns you need to calculate. After that, you need to prepare charts or graphs. Why these charts or graphs? For example, here 70, 80, 65, maybe another 100 students are there. I just give you one simple chart here, guys. Let's say class A, class B, class C performance. Who is performing good? Which class? How can you say? Even I didn't give any single number because of graph. So even without numbers also, based on graphs, we can take a decision. For example, just now we discussed Amazon may have 1 lakh transactions per day. Just an example. In a month, maybe 30 lakhs per month. If you share it to CEO of Amazon, 30 lakhs data, sir, we received, this is the report. Did he have patience to read all 30 lakhs? No. But if you prepare this type of report, sir, this is week 1 sales, week 2 sales, week 3, another one, week 4. These are the sales we have. So he can clearly understand or not which week having highest number of sales, week 3. Okay, why week 3? And they based on that they will take a decision. Okay, week 4 and week 2 are very less sales. We need to provide some offers on week 2 and week 4. Or which products are selling high? Electronics, groceries, or furniture, so on. So they can do analysis. Okay. So client need to take a decision. Who plays an important role? Data analyst plays an important role. And your work is very, very important. Okay, now that's why every company and every domain who are having data analyst are common. Okay, any decision need to take nowadays, everything converting into online, guys. In olden days, if you remember, at the initial stage of banks created, if you need to go to bank, you need to write a one slip for deposit and withdraw. There is no online. They will just note down in their register as well as in passbook. Nowadays, for deposit, you need to go to bank at least. No, and all are online transactions. So if you do highest transaction 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs per year or per month, immediately tax inspectors will call you, income tax people, why you did so and so transactions, how you got that money. How can they know within seconds? Because everything become online. So they will just check one operation in Excel, who spend more than 50 lakhs. They will get the report. So they will check your credit score and what is your salaries. So where you are getting, if everything is clear, they didn't bother. Else, immediately they will call you or they will send you a notice. That also notice is also automated. Okay, no need to do anything. So that means in income tax people also need who? One analyst. So everywhere you go, analyst work is not only to analyze the data, to prepare charts like this. Okay, is it clear the importance of charts? Now going next step, guys. After preparing charts, one more work also need to done by data analyst is dashboard creation. There are two types of dashboards. First, dashboard mean. So Amazon, this is weekly sales, good, but just now we discuss which type of products are selling high. For that, you need to prepare one more graph, right? Okay, I will do this time pie chart. So this is grocery. Let's say 40% furniture, 50%. Okay, we need to do small things. So this is 10%, maybe electronics. If I prepare a graph like this, so week-wise sales, in that which products are having high? Furniture sales. So based on that too, they can take decision. Or here I am giving a drop down option. So here there is a list. First one based on east region, based on west region, north or south region. So they can choose any region. If they select the region, all data automatically convert into that particular region. Is it good or bad? Good. No need to prepare 4 regions, 4 charts. So only one chart. If you choose region, automatically here pie chart data will change. Here weekly data will change. Not only this, how many charts you have, whole data will change. Okay, this type of dashboard we call it as what? Dynamic dashboard. So which changes data automatically based on what? Your choice. Based on our choice, automatically complete dashboard data will change. Is called as dynamic dashboards. For example, you are working for a company, they having only single branch in Hyderabad. Is it required multiple places? No. So only single data you have, single branch. That branch details you need. At that time, you need to go for what? Static dashboards. Static dashboards. That means no need of these options, no need to change. So data analyst based on client importance and their choice, you need to make dynamic or static, any type of dashboard, guys. Static is easy. Dynamic is a few more options you need to learn. Okay, this is just selection of region is only one example. Or there is a one more one called as time period. So 2020, 21, 22, 22, 24 or 25. From 21 to 25, I need 2021 to 2025. Yes, you can choose. So whole data will change accordingly based on the selection of these two choices. If you choose South region and only 21 to 25, it apply two conditions and it will give you the data. Okay. This all you can do in where? Our dashboards. Is it clear your work? So starting getting data from where? Multiple sources. There are 100 plus varieties of sources are there, guys, but all generally we never use. So company may provide anywhere, but we can load it into Excel or another tools. So clean, analyze, charts, dashboard. Okay, these are the 5 things. And one thing I'm telling you, this all steps can be done in where? Excel. Excel is the tool where you can do all 5 steps. Okay, so but that one tool is not enough. Why? Because all work can be done in a single tool. Definitely we need to compromise with data value. Data is a limit of what? 10 lakhs. But if you have more than 10 lakhs, then you need to go for tools to complete the same steps. Okay, just they will divide it into 2 parts. So all work can done in Excel. Now what is another tool? SQL. What SQL can do? First part, store the data. Yes, SQL can support to store the data and basic analysis only. Basic level of analysis. But charts you can't prepare, dashboard you can't prepare. So SQL having the 2 options, same, it is also limit to 10 lakhs. That's why remaining options they will use another tool called as Power BI or Tableau, anything they can use. But why we use these two? The purpose is what? To do analysis and to create graphs or charts and to build a dashboard. Same two types of dashboards we can build. Okay. So here one thing is not possible. What? To store the data. So Excel supports storing, cleaning, and all parts. SQL storing and basic analysis. But remaining all option will be done by Power BI. So these two combinations we will use if data having more than 10 lakhs. Then instead of single tool Excel, we need to use combination of tools, SQL plus Power BI. Out of these two also, which is high demand in the market, used by more number of companies, Power BI. But just both are competitors. If you know one, second one is easy. Just similar to Facebook and Instagram. Both are social medias. Both can support for charting, reels, and posts something similar way. All of you understand this? Okay. No? Even being a freshers, this part is 200% enough, guys. Is it clear or not? Do you need any extra things to survive in the job? No extra. Okay, after this three, will you get placements directly? Some Wipro will call you and will give you offer letter? No. Even you need CRT training, I will tell you that. But before that, if you are an experienced person or someone, in rare case, even for freshers, if you add another tools, your resume weightage will be high. What is that? Statistics. Anyone remember? Long ago, so long ago, you may studied about statistics in school age. And second one, Python. Sir, you just told me about no coding. Why we need to learn Python? Python is not for coding for data analysts. Remember, Python have lot of advantages, guys. But your part is not to prepare the code. Python libraries we use to analysis and to prepare visuals. Visuals means just now we discussed charts or graphs. Yes, you can do in Python. All are single word, not even single line. Okay, very similar to Excel, but you need to use what? Python libraries only. No one will ask you to write a code of sum of two numbers, swapping of two numbers. They never ask. No need to worry. You no need to build programs. You need to do analysis part and visualization. That too which you can't do in Power BI and Excel or SQL. So very rare option. We will go to Python libraries. Okay, not it is called as Python. That too, what are the libraries we have mainly? NumPy or Pandas or Matplotlib. These are the main three libraries we need to focus, guys. Okay, all are very simple. If you know about Excel or SQL and Power BI, this is very easy to learn. All are single word only, not more than that. But directly if I start discussing this three, so people may get confused because you don't have any knowledge on Python. That's why I never start these three directly, guys. Why? Because basics of core Python we discuss first. Why? To understand these three libraries easily. Okay, for understanding purpose only. And here you have one more advantage. Whatever I given a codes, same you can do even after entering to the company, just by changing column names. For example, here I have customer name, in your table in real time product name, just to replace product name. Same. That type of templates I will share with you. Okay, now just how you are changing your resume. Will you prepare your resume or by editing details of someone? Similar here also. But I will do after completion of your practice. On day one, I never share you that templates. Okay, your practice is over. No, you need to do. You need to practice. Then in the last, I will share you as an additional advantage. Okay, that is more than enough for real time work also. Okay, now the templates I will share. And few statistics part also you need to learn, guys. Maybe if people joined as a data analyst, throughout your life you work as a data analyst only. No, we need promotion. So just we completed 7th, 10th, then enter, then graduation, then marriage, then kids, so and so promotions are there. Same way here also. So, but for freshers, high number of opportunities for data analyst. If you have 3 to 5 years of experience, you want to go to any other field, data engineering, data science, or any other thing, if you choose, all these concepts what we discuss is very useful for you. Okay, now beyond this, having experience, if you learn one or two extra libraries in Python, it will be added. And statistics, we discuss one part. Some extension part, if you learn, then you will become data scientist also, guys. Adding machine learning, some LLMs and other concepts. But core concepts are same. Okay, if you know about this Python along with our core Python basics, whatever I teach you, remaining libraries, if you want to update with experience, go for other roles. You can self-learning also. You can do self-learning because core concepts are same. Just one or two words will change. If you know 2 table multiplication, can't you do with 3 and 5 tables? Same, right? Similarly here also, guys. So core, I will make you strong. Then any updates, if you invest daily half an hour also, not now, after 2-3 years of experience, just another 6 months if you spend, you will become data scientist by self-learning. Okay, or any other role, data engineering or any data related field, guys. Wherever you go, any languages nowadays, Java, there is no use because whatever you need, ChatGPT will give you. But if you need to do analysis according to client expectation, we need to discuss with whom? Client interaction, and whatever the decisions, what is happening in the real world, why it is changing, you need to pick a decision. So do you think this can be done by AI in future? Not now, even future also. So where multiple interactions are involved, where communication is required to take a decision, AI can't replace that role in future. So if it is a single person sitting and doing work, it can replace by AI, guys, undoubtedly. So programming is only one person work. So if you ask it, it will do. But here, what type of visuals you need to prepare, based on which columns, how can it take a decision? So we need to discuss with client. Okay, I need a north region, so and so furniture details, and who are having 70 years of age, and the customer should be above 70 years, below 60 years, or teenage people. So who will decide that? Client will decide. So who will work accordingly? We need to work according. So these many steps are involved. That's why AI can't replace it. That's why we need to choose a field which was not affected by AI in at least 2-3 years. Don't expect another 20 years. After 20 years, we will live or not, we don't know. How will you survive also, we don't know. At least 2-3 years plan. Okay, clear about this. Along with this, what we are ready to add for, especially for freshers, guys, CRT training. Why? Because this is for placement point of view. So we are not ready to give training on data analyst only, but first round, if you face an interview, what they will conduct, guys? Aptitude and reasoning is the first round. If you are 200% strong in technical, but you are not able to crack first round, what is the purpose of your technical? They never check it also. That's why for freshers, especially if you are 3-4 years experienced people, you no need to bother about it. Only few companies are asking aptitude round for experienced people also, guys. I discuss with HR. Maybe if you have any seniors, we may discuss with them, but around 20% of the companies, not all. Why? Because to filter the candidates. Here we'll cover aptitude and reasoning. After that, we'll go to mock interviews also. So where you are strong, where you are weak, how is your resume? Is it ATS friendly or not? Nowadays, your resume is not decided by any HRs. Computer will decide whether your resume is qualified or not, up to the mark or not. So that's why we need to depend on computer. So we need to understand what is the computer like format, which format it likes, what it should be there in your resume, everything. So based on your resume words also, what type of questions they will ask, in a generic, in a technical part, both we will do in this mock interview. Even I never suggest you may get in first interview, guys. I may fail 3 interviews, I may success in 4th. So at that time, there is no mock interviews. At least you have mock interviews. You can rectify yourself where you need to improve, or what are the common mistakes you are doing. Try to rectify from here, and you can face the actual interviews without any hurdle. That to set a limit. You need to get into the job of first 5 opportunities or 10 opportunities. You can set a limit. Okay, don't fix that I need to get in the first chance. No. Okay, after that, no need to go for depression. First 2-3 interviews are just to consider like a mock interviews. If you get into that, is very good, because based on your luck. If not, don't worry, just a practice. Practice is always required, guys. Okay, so world never end with one opportunity for you, remember that. That's why we are providing this also for you. And my style of training, so if we start with Excel, for example, I split into 2 parts, guys, basic and advanced. You may start with any other tool, no problem, but this basic Excel is required. This will cover the terminology for data analyst of 4 modules. You need to understand all 4. So I designed personally about basic, guys. In outside market, if you see basic Excel, this is not same. Completely I prepared all modules for data analyst point of view. So in Excel, in Power BI, or in Python or stats, if you need to understand what terminology you require, this I will cover with Excel, because Excel is a common tool. Everyone will have an idea. At least 1 or 2 times you see in your life, right? What is Excel? So, okay, that's why I am choosing a tool to get complete comfort for all. Okay, now this is what we need to discuss in first few days, because to get complete idea, then you may start any tool. And every tool you have one work, that is to do project. Okay, you need to do project. If Excel we completed, so you need to do its project after completion of the course only. No need to end for whole course. If Excel is completed, I will give you a project. You need to complete it. Then we enter into SQL. After that, you need to complete SQL project. If we start Power BI, I simply call it as PBI. We need to complete it. If we start Python libraries or Python, simply I call. So you need to complete its project. So total, how many projects you need to complete? So 4 projects. These 4 are not simply a number, guys. These 4 you can add it into your resume. So completely I will share real-time projects for you. Okay, the data I will give you, that is also different from batch to batch. So every batch from 10 years or 20 years, no need to depend on same data. I will change it, and multiple domains I will consider. One time banking, one time sales, one time healthcare, like that I will choose. What you need to do on dashboard, I will tell you. These 4 are you can add it into your resume. Okay, na? Still, after completion of 4 modules, 4 projects, sir, I am interested. I wanna do an extra projects. Yes, always welcome. If any person, students interested, I will do extra projects, guys. But these 4 are mandatory. There is no exclusions. Sir, I don't have interest, or I don't want to do this, means there is no alternative. If you complete the project, then only we are allowed to sit in the next module. Okay, na? Or maybe so and so health reason, or maybe other reasons. Sir, I need another 2-3 days of time. Yes, I will give you time. I will give you, but you need to do that. And it is not like your BTech projects, purchase for 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. By changing name, if you submit, I don't accept, guys. So online students, people need to share with me through mail. I will check everything. If at least 2-3 people send in same format, I can understand. I can't accept. You need to do rework. Offline people, I personally monitor you people. If need, my previous students projects also I will share you for reference. Okay, but don't copy same. So that is just for how the project look likes. Okay, you need to say go in the different format, different style, but that is just for reference. Clear? Is it enough, guys? Still anyone expecting anything extra for to get into the job in data analytics part? Enough? Okay, being a student, I have a doubt, guys. Okay, classes are completing, projects are going on. Okay, so how can you analyze yourself? You are ready to analyze others' data, but you need to analyze yourself, right? How? What is the parameter to analyze yourself? Exams, only reason. So exams is conducted for not for marks. You need to analyze yourself. You are up to the mark or not. Whatever you learned in classes, are you able to apply or not? That's why exams I will go in 2 modules, guys. 2 phases. 1 week online, next week offline exam. So in alternative weeks, this week if you attempt online exam, next week offline, next week online, next week online. Throughout the course, this is common. And offline course, I'll completely focus on class discussion. So whatever we discussed on that particular week, I will give you in the form of what? An exam you need to do. So online exam, I concentrate on placement point of view. Placement point of view. Why placement point of view? Because maybe within 3-4 days or 1 week also, who are interested, they can apply for the jobs. We don't have that restrictions. Just want to give you a try. How real-time questions are there? Okay, same real-time company questions along with my questions, including both, I will give you. That's why online exams, including 4 modules, guys. This will have Excel, Python, plus Power BI, plus SQL, plus stats. All will be included here. It is not about the syllabus part. Syllabus, based on syllabus, we will write offline exams. Online, if you want to face an interviews, how the real-time questions will be, just for the sake of an idea and practice about company exams. Nowadays, company exams also online. You need to be habituated with that. That's why these online exams, you need to do in where? Our QEdge app only. So other people can't write, never give you a competition for you. In our app, you need to write the exam. Okay, completely like real-time company pattern. During the exam, if you open any other tabs, it will give you warning. Second time, third time also do same, your exam will be closed. Then immediately you will get a call from my admin team why you are navigating to other tabs. During the exam, you need to stay on the same tab. Okay, at least that 40 minutes or 1 hour, you need to stay in the same app, guys. Still anyone ready to disturb you, inform them, please wait. If they are still maybe having too much love on you, they are missing every moment, then you can take a decision, which is important. Okay, at least inform them if they are, because of your career. Even last 2 batches back, I think few students, sir, so and so important person, who is that, you can imagine. So they are not able to wait for a single minute also. So which is important. So if you want to attempt that, so I will generally give you 3 hours login window, guys. For example, 9 to 1 or 10 to 1. In this time, any time you can log in the test and you can complete in the stipulated time. 3 hours exam is not there. maybe 30 minutes or 45 minutes, 1 hour. So you can log in at 10, 10:30, 11, 11:30, 12, anytime. So at least before that or after that, you can engage with the person. At least that 40 minutes or 1 hour, you can just be concentrate on to complete the test. Okay. Many questions are from previous papers only, guys. I am doing a lot of research to prepare that question paper. Blindly, I am not giving it. Okay. Now, even in the last of your course, all online question papers, all offline question papers, if you need, I'll send you. So finally, I need your success. Even each module, after completion of that, you need to do project. So Excel interview questions, I will share you. Power BI done, Power BI interview questions. Python done, Python interview questions. Like that, I'll share. Okay. Now, along with that, few assessments I will share. It is not exams, like simple task, what you need to complete, how you need to do. Okay. Based on class discussion or maybe extra data. Okay. Concepts are same. You need to do with different data. And for Excel or a SQL, or if you consider Power BI or Python, any module, guys, you need to come with a laptop. Offline people especially. Online people also need to sit with the laptop. I will share practice sheets also. Okay. Why these practice sheets are important, guys? If I am getting the answer because I'm explaining here, it's okay. After when to whom, if you try, it is not coming. People have negligence or laziness to ask doubts. Or maybe if I ask doubts, some other people may laugh so and so reason. Even I also have same habit. At least 80% of the people are similar, guys. Remaining 20% people may ask next. That's why I personally monitor every student in the class itself. Whatever I am doing, you people also need to do here itself. If you are getting same answer, fine. Different answer, I will come and I will explain. Online students, only one message in chat box you required, guys. If you are not getting, I will clear your doubt why you are not getting. So everyone in the class need to go along with me. Okay, now? Even sir, so and so reason I absent. Okay, then you can do by your own. Whenever you are free, complete it. Any doubts, I am ready to ask. You are ready to ask, I am ready to clarify. I never go beyond for your doubts, guys. Whatever your doubts, I am the first person to clarify it. Okay, in technical part, don't ask about other doubts. Is it clear all? That's why even if you miss also any sessions, we'll provide recordings also. So class recordings also you will receive. Maybe because of online, it will be directly you can access in our LMS, our QEdge app only. If I share the links, are it deleted? I unfortunately delete it. I am not able to get it. No question. Directly if you open app, it will be available. You can't delete it also. Anytime you can access. Okay. That to not duration of the course of 3 or 4 months, guys. 1 year you can access it n number of times. 10 times, 20 times, or 100 times if you want, you can watch. But at least try to get a border that at least 1 or 2 times only. Okay, na? Still it is not clarified. We are allowing to sit in another batch also. Sir, recordings is not done. I am not able to understand. Come and clarify with me. Still not done. Sir, I want to sit again for the module. For example, SQL. 10 days you miss because of your sister marriage or brother marriage, so and so reason. I want to sit again instead of live. Yes, you can sit. No problem. Okay, na? Attend live or watch recordings. Both are access for you. Okay, now. So this is the structure, guys. So initially we concentrate on what? Terminologies of DA. What are the words we need to understand to be explore and to understand all 4 modules? What is required? All we start discussing first, initial 2-3 days. Okay, then we'll enter into the module. After completion of the module, you need to go with project. Okay, now. After that, there is one placement officer who called as Mr. Narendra. My name is also Narendra, guys. My name is Narendra, trainer. He is also Narendra, our HR and placement officer. He will guide you for internships and placements, your mock interviews, everything. He will take and he will move into the next step. Okay, then. Now, anyone have any doubts? You people can ask me, guys. So, okay, let's first priority for online students. We can discuss again. Anyone online people? Maybe because of final year students are still exams is going on for them, right? That's why still many people are busy with their work. Okay. Is it like any song, guys, to do to sleep? ఏదో చిన్నప్పుడు అమ్మమ్మ పాడిన పాటలాగా ఉందండి గైస్ ఆన్లైన్ పీపుల్ ఎనీవన్ అట్లీస్ట్ క్లియర్ మీన్స్ సే ద వర్డ్ కాల్డ్ క్లియర్ రైట్ ఆర్ డౌట్ యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ ఓకే దన్ రాజ్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఐ థింక్ ఐ నెవర్ సింగ్ ఏ సాంగ్ ఫర్ స్లీప్ గుడ్ thank you Arun. So we'll meet you tomorrow at the same time, guys. So we'll start discussing from tomorrow. Even tomorrow or day after tomorrow, you not carry laptops, it's okay, fine. But if you want to come with laptops, it's okay. But Monday onwards, try to make it as mandatory, guys. Come with laptop and we can start practicing simultaneously. Okay, right. Okay, guys. Bye everyone. I am wind upping for online students. Then that's tomorrow onwards only. It is just demo part we discussed. And tomorrow onwards, we enter into the actual classes. Okay, right. So now I'll come to offline people, guys. What about you?